Hello. Okay, so this is trial week number 1 of doing the conference calls like this. So I know there's a lot of you that have work schedules that prevent you from calling in every Monday. And so I'm going to try this and just record a quick training video and email it out. And there'll be a challenge at the end of each one for you to complete within the week. Sometimes it might be within the day, so make sure you're watching it as soon as you can. I'm going to keep the videos no longer than 30 minutes, probably more like 15 to 20 minutes. And I am looking for your guys' feedback on whether you think this is better for you, worse for you, what could be different, all of that. So definitely let me know. So, as usual, the first thing we're going to do is talk about announcements and things coming up. So, today is Monday, and every Monday we have what's called a career coffee. And this is a big reason why I'm switching over from having the live calls to something like this. I don't want anybody to miss out on these career coffees if this is something that would help grow your business. So, So every Monday we have career coffees, and they're always located at somebody else's house. And so to get the complete schedule and all of the dates and address, or not the dates, but the addresses and all of that, just go on to inspirationarea.com and look at the calendar for that. And so tonight we have one at Virginia Doll's house, and that is in Kent, and we have that once or twice a month at that one. It's a great location. And so there's also one in Roy, Washington, which is at Becky Sleeman's house for those of you that are more southbound. So what a career coffee is it's a very intimate setting. So for some people, this setting is more in their comfort zone than other events. So it's really important when you're trying to bring a potential team member or a potential customer to an event that you're catering it to their personality. So, for example, the meetings, for those of you guys that have been to meeting, they can be a little overwhelming for somebody that has a really shy personality and that might be out of their comfort zone, so they might not be interested in pursuing business with you. So, but a career coffee is at somebody's house, which makes it automatically a more intimate setting. And they get to try the products, and all of us directors, we bring food and we share, we pretty much have dinner together, and they get to try the products, so they get to experience that as from a customer side. And then all the directors go around and we kind of share a little bit about ourselves and our journey through Mary Kay. And it's just a very open setting that gives the guests time and to be able to ask any questions that they may have. So anyway, that's what a career coffee is, and I want to encourage you guys to start participating in those. And then on Tuesday nights, we do have the area training call at 7 p.m. And to get the phone number for that, again, go on to the Inspiration Area calendar, and you'll see the link to the weekly inspiration conference call. And if you click on that, you'll get the phone number and the access code. So this is a training phone call. It's from 20 to 30 minutes long, and it's always about a different topic. So this is live. You do have to call in at 7 o'clock on the dot. And this is great training because it's always going to be a different director that's training. So you're not always going to be hearing from me, which could be good because you can get some other people's insight. And it also, there's time on those phone calls to ask questions about what they're talking about or anything else, and so you can get their feedback on what they think about that. This Wednesday and Thursday is our meetings. So we have 2 different meetings that are on different nights, and it's to be able to cater to people's schedule more. So my meetings are on Wednesdays, and I would love for you all to be there on Wednesdays. But if for some reason Thursdays works better for you, you're more than welcome to go to the Dream Center on Thursdays for their meeting. Just let me know at least the first time that you go, so I can just give a director a heads up, and that way you're connected with somebody right away. This Saturday is brunch. So normally our Auburn brunch is the first Saturday of the month, but we had some schedule changes for the month of May. And so Auburn brunch is this Saturday, the 16th from 10 to 12. And this is a great one. This is where Amber Town is there, and everybody loves Amber Town. And she talks about the marketing strategy, and it's just, she does such an amazing job that alone is worth it. It's at the Auburn Golf Course, which is a beautiful setting, and it's $16 a person. So Brunch is our number one recruiting event. I know I talk about it a lot. Most of you have been recruited at brunch, so you understand the importance of it. Plus, it's just awesome to hang out and spend some time with your fellow Mary Kay consultants and directors. And even if your guest is not interested in joining you right now, it's still, she will appreciate you taking her to brunch. So get your guest for that and RSVP to me either through text or a phone call by Friday the 15th at noon, because that's when I have to call in the final head count. So be working on that. This is our last brunch of the month, so take advantage of it. On Sunday, the 17th of this month, we have boot camp. Boot camp is not normally on Sundays. It's very rare that they are. So this is a big deal to be able to, for those of you that have schedules that Saturdays doesn't work for you, this is the one you need to go to. Boot camp only happens once a month. It's free. It's from 1 to 6 at the Dream Center. It's fantastic training. If you've already been to boot camp but you feel like you need a refresher, definitely go. If you've never been to boot camp, definitely go. So to get to boot camp, you do need to register just so we know how many people to expect. And so to register, you go to www.inspirationarea.com and register right on the first homepage that pops up. So I hope to see all of you new consultants attending boot camp this week. You will find it invaluable to be able to start your Mary Kay business. So next we would typically do recognition. But since I don't have anybody on the call right now because there's no call, it's going to be a little bit different as the way we're going to do recognition. So beginning this week, or I guess I should say beginning next week, what I would like everybody to do is I would like you to send in to me your sales for the week, your recruits for the week, and your bookings that you have on your books as of the end of Sunday. So you can email those to me or, you should email them to me. I was going to say you could text them to me, but I really would like to have them all in the same place so that I don't jumble all over the place looking for everybody's numbers. So I'll send out reminders as we're getting used to this, but I would like you to email me either between Sunday evening through Monday at 5 p.m. And those are the three things we're looking for is sales for the week, recruits for the week, and number of bookings that you have from whenever you send in your numbers, Sunday to Monday, to infinity. So I don't care if they're a year from now or if you have a booth scheduled or you have parties that are 2 months from now, just any bookings that are scheduled on your books. That way I can recognize who those of you that have earned the recognition for those three areas in these videos. So I hope that you guys have had fantastic sales this week. I can't wait to hear about it. Please share about it on the Facebook. And but I really want to recognize you guys for your efforts in that. So send in your numbers. Even if you sold one lip gloss, I don't care. I want to know about it. So send it in starting next week. Okay? All right. Next, we're going to go into the Quantum Leaps book. So for those of you that are just jumping on board, we've been going through this book over the last few weeks or so. And so Gloria Mayfield Banks is the writer of this book. She is top of the top Mary Kay. She is amazing. And so she wrote this book on 10 steps to help you soar. And so she calls it the Quantum Leaps. So right now we are on chapter, I don't know what number this is, but the chapter is called Image. And so it's all about connecting with those around you. So we're going to start with a quote by Brian Tracy. The person we believe ourselves to be will always act in a manner consisting with our self-image. Ooh, I like that. I'm going to read it again. The person we believe ourselves to be will always act in a manner consistent with our self-image. So what you think about, you bring about, right? So 7 seconds. That is how long it takes for someone to make an impression of you. The first impression is the most important. You better make it count. Making a connection with people is key. Make a good impression with your outfit, your posture, your handshake, your voice level, your hairstyle, and your smile. Do you look like you care about yourself? And do you look like you care about those around you? Your look makes a statement. Often the excuse me, the cars that we drive create the buzz we are looking for. Yet there's so many people who don't care what they drive or what they wear. It's the way we treat people that leaves them wondering, how did he make me feel so great in that short period of time? How in the world did she remember my name? Image has a tremendous impact on how you make a person feel. Dr. Maya Angelou said, I have learned that people will forget what you said, they will forget what you did, but people will never forget on how you made them feel. Your image can also have a tremendous effect on how you feel. When you think you look amazing, your energy is increased and you walk with a pep in your step. You feel happier when you have taken the time to bring out your best. That feeling turns quickly into confidence and positive energy that draws people to you. When you walk into a room, light up the place. Make the first person you see feel amazing. When you focus on your image and on other people, they will want to work with you, to serve you, and to be served by you. So, what does this have to do with recruiting? Hopefully you figured it out. This has everything to do with recruiting. If you feel good about you, and I mean, it could be as simple and as superficial as washing your hair, flat ironing your hair, putting on a cute outfit. How much better do you feel? And when you feel good about you, you have this mentality of who wouldn't want this life? And when you have that and you walk around with that confidence, recruiting is going to be second nature. You are going to be this people magnet, right? And so right now we're really talking about painting the town red. We're talking about becoming red jackets, becoming leaders, and bringing people onto your team, because I'll tell you, it is so much more fun to do it with others. It is so much more rewarding to do this business and to do anything when you have people that have this passion like you do for this business. And so you will love it even more if you have a team member or more to do this with. So that's what this is about. So the challenge that I want to give out is also just a really great idea for getting recruits. So what it's called Proven Script for 5 New Recruits. And I'm going to attach this little worksheet, I guess you can call it, to the email that I'm going to send with this video so that you can print it off and do the challenge. So the challenge is to get 30 names of women. And if you have already been doing this business, and you should have customer profiles or lead boxes that you have names and numbers of people. If you're brand new in this business, then you won't have any of that yet. That's okay. Just go through your cell phone or your Facebook or anybody that's in your life, contacts that you already have, and go there. So out of those 30 people, if you use this script, about 15 will agree to book an appointment with you and listen to the Mary Kay opportunity. And out of 15 that come and listen, 5 of those 15 will be your new team members. So do this challenge, and you will not only get into a red jacket, which is 3 to 4 team members, but if 5 join your team, you will be a team leader, so you could be on target for your free car if you take this challenge seriously. So the challenge for me knowing that you watch this video, which by the way I will be tracking who does these, that proves they watch these videos, I'll be tracking, and every month that you haven't missed one, I will be giving out a prize, so stay tuned for that. But the challenge is just to make your list. That's what it is. I want you to make your list of name and phone number of 30 women, and I want you to text me a picture of your list. That's it. That's the challenge to prove that you watch this video. Now, to build your business, the next part of that challenge after you wrote the list of 30 sharp women is to call them or text them, depending on how it's best to communicate with them. And you're going to say this script. And you don't have to write this down or remember it, because this flyer will be attached to the email. So the script is this. Hi, Jane. This is Justine with Mary Kay Cosmetics. Do you have a minute? I'm really excited because I've been challenged to share the Mary Kay information the Mary Kay career information with 30 sharp women in the next 2 weeks. I thought of you. I don't know if this is anything you'd ever think about for yourself, but I will give you a $10 gift certificate good for any of our fabulous products. All I need from you is 30 minutes to get your thoughts on the information. We can do it over the phone, or we can meet for coffee. Will you help me meet my challenge? Let's set up a time to get together. I really appreciate your time. Now, I know that some of you are probably listening to this and saying, oh, you want me to call somebody and say that? And the answer is yes. And I'll tell you, if you don't come up with your own words and you literally just read that verbatim, you will find how much easier it comes after you do a couple of them and how many people will actually say yes. Okay, so that's the challenge to get these recruits. So I'm going to send that out. I hope that you guys all do it. I hope it goes well for you. If it doesn't, maybe you need a different list of names. But either way, I will talk to you guys next week on here, and I hope to see most of you guys at Wednesday Night Live, which is at the Dream Center. And if you have any questions, as usual, I'm available.